Meow everyone, hi everyone. This is my new book, The Legend of Catoria, Biqui-Niao and the Crystal Blueprints. And if you follow me, you might have already seen this cover image, this painting. I made this in oil and oil pastels a few months ago. And I took this as the cover image because this is actually the main character, the hero of the story, Biqui-Niao. So now you know the name of this cat. And I just wanted to show this to you and read the first chapter to you, which is called Raw Milk. Catoria was a kingdom of the utmost radiance. The flowers were blooming independently of the season. The royal gardens were flourishing with the whole gamut of greens: juicy sap, bright cinnabar, emerald, grassy green, and of course, saturated phthalo. They were all part of the family that nature had brought forth on the feline planet Porelius, which was situated in the galactic Tobin quadrant Milky Way. There were flowers in abundance, catnip in abundance, milk and mice in abundance. Symmetrically reverse U-shaped arcs, overflowing with roses of all hues and shades, graced the entrances to the homes of most citizens, while cute little trinket dishes were placed in their little fairy gardens. A gift from the emperor, so to speak. Technology and infrastructure were powered by solar receptors, water mills, wind turbines, and earth pulses. The latter converted the energy of synaptic interactions between the roots of trees into the data that informed the caretaker robots about the acidity value of the soil, allowing them to infuse it with the necessary nutrients. Even the subtle and not so subtle earthquakes that occurred multiple times a year were utilized to harness constructive energy. And if that was not enough, the aircraft was fueled and held up in the sky by interdimensional crystal power. The minerals were found, not forged, contrary to the eco-power plants that had to be meticulously crafted by the most gifted paws on the planet. 99% of the crystals were kept in their original shape. All the while their energy was harnessed with appreciation and respect. And no citizen would have dared to interfere with the state of the natural world on the interdimensional submolecular level. Weather fluctuations and geospheric trials and tribulations included, the connection to nature was largely cherished rather than scorned. Everyone lived there in relative peace. Mouse and cat viewed each other as friends, not foes. This was due to a recent treaty initiated by the benevolent mouse king Sukio Squeak and the malleable cat emperor Sergio Whiskmeow, who took on the inherited position with great reluctance. Despite the unfurling presence of feline harmony, there were still a lot of areas that harbored dispirited citizens whose whiskers led them down a path of tiresome troubles and societal exclusion that resulted in overconsumption of valerian and other eating disorders. Though certain brands of raw, unfiltered milk were prohibited by the state, even those could be found in abundance in the kingdom of Catoria if one knew where to look. Some were greatly enthusiastic about diving headfirst into the barrels, willing to potentially shorten one of their 9 lives without hesitation. And some were less enthusiastic about their addictions, yet couldn't help but drown their pain in large amounts of lactose. One of those was a fluffy stray cat with dirty white fur and bent whiskers named Biqui-Niao. So this is the first chapter of my new book, The Legend of Catoria. And if you want to dive into the story yourself, then you can do so by going to Amazon, where it's available now for you to purchase. And it's also available on other online bookstores. And yeah, this is basically a story for cat aficionados. And chances are, if you're still watching this video, you love cats as much as I do. And I wrote it in basically to dedicate it to cats. First and foremost, it's dedicated to my wife, Malaysia. But it's also, of course, dedicated to cats, to these wonderful, beautiful souls who blessed me throughout my life and who basically were very often a pillar for comfort and love in times when I didn't have that. And they are very, very, very dear to my heart. And I believe cats have such a unique, highly connected, highly loving soul, and their essence is just radiating. They're such beautiful beings. I can rave on and on about cats. Animals in general, I think, have profound love, but cats are very, very specifically very dear to my heart. And yeah, if you, no matter how old you are, if you want to read this book, please feel free to check it out. I would say it's for anyone 8, 10, plus 99, doesn't matter how old you are. If you love cats, I would say chances are you enjoy this book. And if you love adventure stories, this is a mixture between sci-fi, fantasy, and Alice in Wonderlandian creativity. So yeah, this is what motivated me to write this book, is my love for storytelling, my love for art, and my love for cats. And I wanted to combine these things. That's why I also drew some illustrations in the book, which I wanted to show you. Just quickly, a few illustrations are sprinkled throughout this book, every few chapters. And the cover image, if I didn't already mention it, is also available online. You can buy this. This is a painting in oil I made a while back, a few months ago. Oil and oil pastels, and it's available on Melmic Art, on my online store. If you're a real fan, this is also up for sale. You can buy this as a high quality art print, or even as a canvas print, large canvas print, so it's very close to the original. Yeah, and if you want the original, then you can contact me personally. That's what I wanted to show you for now. I wish you a lovely day and see you soon.